Welcome to this installment of the Akron Brass instructional video series. Today we will be discussing the Universal 2 Advanced Monitor Control System Setup Programming Options. During this educational video, we will learn how to set up the stow and deploy positions. This procedure is basically the same for monitors with standard position switches and monitors with the absolute position feedback option. If your monitor has the absolute position feedback option, please make sure the sensors have been zeroed and that the operational soft limits have been set prior to setting the stow and deploy positions. Starting with system power off, setup mode is entered by pressing and holding the stream switch on a connected control device. This can be a toggle switch, rocker switch, or a push button depending on the device being used. After the switch is pressed and held in the stream position, apply system power and continue to hold the stream switch for approximately 3 seconds. After a few seconds, the system status LED will begin to blink slowly. This indicates that the setup mode has been entered successfully. If the control device does not have a status LED, an output for the system status is available from pin number 7 of the U2 Vehicle Interface Connector J1, which can be wired to a separate indicator. Setup parameters consist of a two-part blink code consisting of 1, 2, or 3 short blinks, followed by a pause, then another series of short blinks, ending with a pause, then repeating. The available blink codes are shown here. Only the parameters applicable to the particular monitor being programmed will appear. When setup mode is entered, you are at the top of the parameter list, and the LED is blinking one slow blink approximately every 3 seconds. Press and release the stow switch to enter stow setup mode. The status LED should be blinking a code of 1-5. Note that on monitors with the absolute position feedback option, the monitor will not move when you press the stow switch while in setup mode. On standard stow capable monitors, the monitor will move to the default stow position. You must wait until the monitor stops moving to continue. Next, move the monitor to the desired stow position using the right, left, up, and down controls on the control station. When the monitor is in the desired position, press and release either the fog switch or stream switch to save the position. If you use the stream switch to save the position, the nozzle pattern will move to the stream position while the monitor stows. If you use the fog switch, the nozzle pattern will move to the fog position while the monitor is stowing. Once the stow position is set, the U2 will move back to the top of the setup parameter list, and the status LED will be blinking one slow blink. Now the deploy position can be set. Press and release the deploy switch. The U2 will enter deploy setup mode, and the status LED will blink a code of 1-6. Again, note that monitors with the absolute position feedback option will not move when the deploy switch is pressed, and standard deploy capable monitors will move to the default deploy position. You must wait until the monitor stops moving before proceeding. Next, move the monitor to the desired deploy position using the left, right, up, and down controls on the control station. When the monitor is in the desired deploy position, press and release either the fog switch or the stream switch to save the position. If you use the stream switch to save the position, the nozzle pattern will move to the stream position while the monitor deploys. If you use the fog switch, the nozzle pattern will move to the fog position while the monitor is deploying. Once the deploy position is set, the U2 will go back to the top of the setup parameter list and begins blinking one slow blink. You can now reset the U2 by either pressing the fog switch or turning the power off then back on to enter normal operational mode. This concludes this installment of Advanced Feature Programming for the Universal 2 Control System. To find product specifications, drawings, instructions, and more for the Universal 2 controller, please visit akronbrass.com and enter 6032 or Universal 2 in the search box. Thanks again for being an Akron Brass customer.